welcome to this edition of Aspirational India, in which we bring you stories of hope, courage and inspiration. In today's episode, we take you to the northeastern state of Assam for stories that display the emerging of a new India, where young and old are inspired by new ideas, such as vocal for local, startups and entrepreneurship, of 36 women who become financially empowered after learning a new skill, of a woman who opens a restaurant just so that she can empower other women who are needy and showcase the state's unique culture and traditions, and much, much more. So let's begin. I'm Rukma with you. Our first stop is a small village in Upper Assam, where 36 women are empowering themselves financially and professionally by learning a new skill, that of mat making. Aided by various self-help groups and the government, they are making a success of their lives, supporting their families and augmenting their incomes and setting an example for others. The month of April marks one of the most important in Assam, bringing in the festival of Rongali Bihu, heralding the spring, a time of gaiety and new life in nature. For weavers of the state's massive handloom industry, it is a busy time. Like these women in Charaido district's Mahmora village, used to spinning out reams of gamcha fabric, popular as traditional gifts during Bihu. This year they have orders for something new, carpets or rugs. Benefiting from this new venture are women of the villages of Majpothar, Seujpur and Amguri. Earlier heavily dependent on agriculture, 36 women in these villages are involved in the project. It is all the more profitable because the investment is minimal, making the returns extremely high.
समीक्षा मंडल है ये, और इसमें 3 पंचायत जोड़ के रखा हुआ है इस क्लस्टर में, और अभी तो आप देख रही है महिला लोग
3 panchayats in this cluster are involved in this project towards the employment and empowerment of women. 36 women have been trained under the program and I am happy to say that it is a success. This batch is being prepared for the Bihu season. The income from their sale is very good.
फिर उसके बाद अगर कोई और मिल जाए तो काम हम लोग करने के लिए तैयार हैं. मंथली एक महीने का 2500 और 3000.
Strongly supported by the state's Rural Employment Mission, 36 women of 4 self-help groups have been empowered financially through a new initiative of carpet and rug making. The SHGs named Sampriti, Shrishti, Joymati and Maloya are selling the product at over 650 rupees a piece. Trained under the employment campaign, they are now earning well to support their families.
36 গৰাকী মহিলা আমি জড়িত হৈ আছো ইয়াত 4টা গোট আমি ট্ৰেনিং লৈছিলো সম্প্ৰীতি মলয়া
36 of us are involved in this mat making scheme. We were trained for this under a state government run scheme for 10 days. The Assam State Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme is looking after the training and initial investment. Carpet making is a new craft, but we are doing quite well. Our products are gaining popularity, the income is good and we are moving forward.
The project, which kicked off last year in 2020 and is bearing fruit, already ensuring the learning of new skills, bringing in a new product into the market and empowering many rural women. Thanks to the Rural Employment Mission, these women are scripting new stories of economic development, much needed in these grim COVID times.
Carpet making or jitu amar karyasuri choli ase hetu amar joa bochor February.
We began this project in February 2020 and I am happy to say that it is a very successful. The Assam State Rural Employment trained these women in the craft of carpet making. 36 of them were trained for it, and they were also trained in its marketing, which includes online marketing. The products are quite popular and they do earn enough to support their families.
While it is true that the government has spurred them on the path of financial prosperity, there is no denying that its success is entirely due to their own initiative. The desire for progress, the determination to do something productive, and the courage to try something entirely new, becoming in the process a source of inspiration for many others like them. Nobul Kumar's report from Choraido for DD India. Our next stop is this unique restaurant in the heart of the city of Guwahati, operated completely by women and showcasing the state's unique culture and traditions. It is known as Uruka, which in the local language means the eve of Magh Bihu, one of the state's most important festivals. Let's find out more. Guwahati, the main city of Assam and the gateway to the northeast. Once known as Pragjyotishpur, this metropolis on the banks of the Brahmaputra can tell many a story of heroism and valor. In modern times too, it is home to many brave men and women. I'm here in Guwahati, the gateway to the northeast, a region known for women empowerment. And here I am at a restaurant that's exactly one of the reasons why that is so. It's a restaurant run completely by women. So let's go in and find out more. Customers are welcomed by a robot dressed in traditional Assamese attire. The welcome drink, which is a traditional Assamese, is followed again by food items from across the state. The restaurant has intentionally sought to showcase the culture and traditions of Assam in both its decor and service.
Actually, our jeneke purushসকলৰ আৰ্থিকভাৱে টনকিয়াল হ'বলৈ বিচাৰে যে মই ঘৰখন চলাওঁ উপাৰ্জন কৰোঁ.
There are many who cannot pursue higher studies, which are a must if one has to get a job. Most have to give up for various reasons, sometimes because they cannot cope up or because of family circumstances. It is women like them whom I employ. They also want to do something for their families, to become financially independent themselves. None of the women who work for me are graduates.
The times may have changed, but even now, residents from all walks of life are scripting new stories of courage and hope.
মই ইয়াতে 4 বছৰ হ'ল কৰিবলৈ কাম আৰু মই পুৰণা ষ্টাফ ইয়াৰে.
I have been working here for nearly 4 years now. Before I joined this job, it was difficult financially at home. Now things are much better. I can support my family better. I can provide a better life for my children. Give them much more of the things they want. Yes, definitely, this job has changed my life.
মহিলাই এটা কৰি আছো কাম ভাল লাগিছে আৰু কৰি পেলাই আৰু বহুতখিনি মানে তেওঁলোকে সাপোৰ্ট পাইছে আৰু কৰি খুব মানে আনন্দিত হৈছো এটা কাম কৰি পেলাই.
First is their welcome. In most of the restaurants in Guwahati, we never face this Namaskar welcome. No? So that Namaskar welcome I really like. Plus the hygiene. They are maintaining it very well, the hygiene everywhere.
Actually, এটো মোৰ হাজবেণ্ডৰ সপোন আছিল আজিৰ পৰা 30 বছৰ মানৰ আগতে আছিল তেওঁ কৈছিল যে আমাৰ অসমীয়া আহাৰটো যেহেতু বৰ স্বাস্থ্যসন্মত
This was my husband's dream nearly 30 years ago. He said, since Assamese food is so healthy, we will serve that. Also, we provide employment for women, for women empowerment. We have only waitresses, no waiters, as you can see. I manage it on my own. Assam is famous for many items and places, like the Kamakhya temple. Then we have copper utensils, the buffalo horn, the weaver's loom, the textile for which Assam is famous, the gamucha, the clothes we wear. We have replicas of all these items as part of the decor.
পৰ্যটকৰ কাৰণে বহুত বিখ্যাত জায়গা আছে তাৰ ভিতৰত ধৰক আমাৰ কামাখ্যা মন্দিৰটো কামাখ্যা টেম্পলটো মানে আমাৰ ইয়াত আপোনাৰ বাহিৰৰ মানুহবোৰ আহে চাবলৈ আমি সেইকাৰণে ইয়াত মানে এটা আপোনাৰ নমুনা থৈছোঁ যে কামাখ্যা মন্দিৰ এইটো আৰু তেনেকৈ আপোনাৰ কাঁহৰ কিছুমান বাচন বৰ্তন যিটো আমাৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ অসমৰ বহুত পপুলাৰ বস্তু আমি ভাত খাওঁ আমি কাঁহৰ বাচনত এনেকুৱা সেইবোৰ আছে তাৰপিছতে আমি বিহুত যিটো পেপা ইউজ কৰোঁ ব্যৱহাৰ কৰোঁ সেইটো একচুৱেলি আপোনাৰ যিটো ম'হৰ বাফেলৰ শিঙৰ পৰা বনায় বাফেলৰ হৰ্ণৰ পৰা বনায় কিন্তু এইটো আপোনাৰ জাষ্ট এটা চেম্পল হয় এইটো বাঁহেৰে বেম্বৰে তৈয়াৰী কৰিছে আৰু তাৰপাছত আমাৰ যিটো উইভিং আমাৰ গামোচা চামোচা যিটো আমাৰ কাপোৰ আমি এইবোৰ যে পিন্ধোঁ সেইবোৰ যিটো মানে প্ৰচেষ্টা আমাৰ উইভিং তাঁতশাল এখন দেখুৱাইছে কাষ্টমাৰৰ লগত পৰিচয় কৰাই দিছে যে আমি এইবোৰৰ কাৰণে বিখ্যাত মানে অসমখন সেইকাৰণে আমি এনেকৈ কিছুমান বস্তু ৰাখিছোঁ
Rukma Datta for DD India. It's time now for a short break here on Aspirational India. We'll be right back. Stay tuned and keep watching.
Quiero iniciar dando un agradecimiento muy especial al primer ministro de la India, a Narendra Modi, y al ministro de Relaciones Exteriores, al doctor Yair Shankar, por haber recibido de nuestra parte nuestra llamada para tratar de conseguir vacunas Covishield que tienen bajo la licencia de AstraZeneca, son producidas en la India. Fue para nosotros una agradable sorpresa el saber que la India, lejos de ofrecernos en venta, nos ofreció inmediatamente una asistencia de 200,000 dosis, que van a ser 100,000 vacunas que vendrán a reforzar a la primera línea de nuestro país.
Bamboo craft has always been an intrinsic part of the culture and traditions of Assam. But little has been done to either preserve its techniques, pass down the ages, or specimens, many of which have faded away. Our next report is about one such person who has done so. He started his own museum and, by devoting more than 20 years of his life to the craft, proved how it can be a viable source of income. A perfect example of vocal for local in a small village in Sivsagar in Upper Assam. This bamboo workshop is witness to a flourishing of bamboo crafts by master bamboo craftsman Mohan Saikia, who in the true spirit of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas has not only dedicated nearly 22 years of his life towards crafting cane and bamboo items, he also trains others, mostly youngsters, helping them to become self-reliant, financially independent and upstanding members of society. Among the many items he makes are chairs and sofas, tables, beds and also smaller items such as bamboo books, caps, dresses and briefcases. In fact, his home is a small bamboo cottage industry unit by itself.
I have worked for nearly 22 years in bamboo crafts, make all kinds of bamboo items, furniture as well as decorative items, trays, flower, vases, sofas, beds. A latest attraction in the bamboo took that I have made. It is selling really well.
Saikia's products have traveled all over the country and made a name for themselves, even in, for example, the International Trade Fair held annually in New Delhi.
After 25 years, I decided to make a museum to showcase traditional Assamese items to preserve their style and craftsmanship in future generation. Once I set it up, I have had visitors from all across the state, even some from outside.
In addition to bamboo craft, Saikia is deeply involved in various other aspects of local rural living, like farming and beekeeping, in all of which he has been very successful, reaping nearly 1.5 quintals of honey from the hives at his home.
I also keep bees, and beekeeping is a very lucrative and the occupation. For us in the village, beekeeping is a very viable option. It can be done independently and doesn't require much investment.
Saikia's efforts have been supported at regular intervals by the government, which has come forward to provide him any kind of help it can, so that he could continue to lead the way in self-reliance and promoting local forms of livelihood and their capability to sustain lives.
My items have traveled all across the country to Bengaluru and Delhi, for example. I have shown them at international trade fair many times.
It is people like Mohan Saikya who are carrying forward the torch of Vocal for Local and displaying how courage and self-belief, coupled with hard work, can actually inspire others and be a manifestation of local to global. From Charaideo, Nobul Kaur's report for DD India. Employment has always been a major cause of concern in rural Assam. But youth in Assam's villages today are no longer in despair, like Intu Datta, who started his own vermicompost enterprise when he could not get a job that was viable despite having 2 degrees. Here's a report. The spirit of entrepreneurship, once alien to states in the northeast, especially Assam, is finding new feet here, especially among the young. Inspired by the idea of self-reliant India and slogans of vocal to local, signs of a change in mindset are being seen in villages among rural communities, especially the youth. Hailing from a small village in Upper Assam's Lakhimpur, this is Intu Datta, owner of a profitable vermicompost enterprise. Vermicompost is the product of the decomposition process using various species of worms. With resources he already had at his disposal and an additional minimal cost, Intu carved out an area for a tank 26 feet long and 4 feet wide in his own backyard. The rest is history.
Namaskar, moi Intu Datta. Aji keba bosor dhori pena moi vermicomposter logot joito hoi asu. Vermicompost eta khub labhojonok bibashay ami wastage
I have been associated with vermicompost for some time now. It is a very profitable source of livelihood, using items that are usually thrown away. There are many different kinds of worm that are used for vermicompost. I choose this variety as being the quickest and the most effective, finishing the waste very fast. In a week, we are able to harvest nearly 1 to 2 quintals of fertilizers.
যিখিনি আমাৰ ওয়েস্টেজ থাকে ওয়েস্টেজখিনি খাই শেষ কৰিব পাৰে গতিকে আমাৰ যেটো ইতে বৰ্তমান এটা টেংকি যদি আমি কথা ক'ব পাৰো যদি আমি টেংকিটো যদি 26 ফুট দীঘল আৰু 4 ফুট যদি বহল আমি কৰো তেতিয়া হলে আমি প্ৰতি সপ্তাহতে আমি 1 কুইন্টাল 50 কেজি বা 2 কুইন্টাল সাৰ আমি ইয়াৰ পৰা প্ৰডিউস কৰিব পাৰো গতিকে
This young man's story is all the more inspiring, particularly for youth in the area. Highly educated with 2 bachelor degrees, he was once disheartened when he could not secure a proper job. Slowly, however, new and inspiring ideas such as turning adversity into opportunity, concepts such as startups and entrepreneurship made him take matters into his own hands.
Vermicomposter pura mahekot etia bortoman amar ji hetu tanki
In a month, we can actually earn very well with vermicompost. The government provides immense support for those of us involved in this business. I was really disheartened when I couldn't get a good job despite my degrees. But now, I have no regrets. I earn quite well, and what is best about it is that all I need are local materials, waste in fact. We use mostly organic waste that is easily available. Plants from the swamp, mosses, banana trees and leaves of all kinds. That's why this is such a profitable business, especially in our villages.
Most of the material Intu uses is natural waste for which he does not have to spend a penny. Yet the returns are manifold and have made him financially sound and secure. Every week, Intu reaps nearly 1 to 2 quintals of vermicompost and sells them at a good price in the local market, for which there is a great demand. Intu's story is one of grit and the determination to succeed with whatever one has. Such spirit of entrepreneurship is increasingly being seen among youth in a post-COVID world as the economic scenario changes, and so do mindsets. Dayal Nath in Lakhimpur, Assam. We now slip into a very short break, but there's more up ahead. Stay with us.
Namaste land.
Marhaban ila al-Hind.
Zari India.
Salam India.
Namaste India.
Namaskar Bharata.
Mui
Nous
India.
sommes l'Inde.
Nahnu hunud.
India.
Ma Hindi Hasti.
Mung Hindian.
Salam Hindustan.
We are India.
Your window to rising India. India's voice on global platforms. Latest news from India and around the world. In-depth analysis of global headlines. Watch DD India in your country. Available for downlink in all Southeast Asian countries. STTV broadcast is available through the satellite GSAT 17 at 93.5 degrees east. HDTV broadcast is available through the satellite GSAT 10 at 83 degrees east. For technical details, scan here. Switch to DD India now.
Of the many exquisite silks of Assam, Muga is one of the most sought after. Our next story is about an entrepreneur who has inspired many with his success at cultivation of Muga, its weaving and marketing. Here's his story. Muga, the pride of Assam. Among the many exquisite silk varieties in the state, Muga is known for its extreme durability and natural golden tint with a shimmering, glossy texture. As always, the cultivation and weaving of such fabric is painstaking and time-consuming, not to speak of expensive. But for Ranjit Borua of Lokhimpur, it is a labor of love. And while he began with just the cultivation of silkworms, his business has gone from strength to strength, and he has an entire Muga cultivation and weaving enterprise now. For the purpose, he has planted som and swallow trees in his own home to rear the specific worms needed for this kind of silk.
মই বৰ্তমান এই মুগা খেতিৰ লগতে প্ৰায় গোটেই বছৰটো 12 মাহে জড়িত থাকোঁ step by step.
I am involved in the process of Muga cultivation for the entire year, for all the 12th month. In fact, it is a business that sustains my entire family and that of many others too. My tree yields nearly 6 to 7 kilograms of cocoon, which then undergoes the process of cutting and threading. Cultivation of Muga silk is very profitable, and it also means keeping our culture alive. The government is also coming out and helping us in many ways to do this.
এই খেতিটো বিশেষ লাভজনক খেতি গতিকে লৈ অন্য কামত বিশেষ চৰকাৰৰ পদক্ষেপত কিছুমান আঁচনি বা হেৰি দি আমাৰ যুৱকসকলক এই খেতিটো কৰি জীৱিকা পথ উপাৰ্জন কৰিবৰ কাৰণে চৰকাৰকো মই আবেদন জনাইছোঁ তেখেতলোকে বিশেষ সহযোগ কৰক.
Ranjit is not the only one in the village of Dhokwakhana with a Muga enterprise, but he is certainly an inspiration. His hard work and dedication has paid off, giving him a steady income and a legacy to pass on to future generations. Not only this, he is providing employment to many others in the village, particularly women who cannot afford their own silk farms but whose deft fingers and weaving of this silk are the only qualifications for survival and earning. Dayal Nath's report for DD India. Well, that's all we have for you in this edition of Aspirational India. We hope you enjoyed our show. We'll be back again next week with more inspiring and encouraging stories. Till then, goodbye and take care.
With the world's largest COVID vaccination drive, India is leading the way. As the vaccine reaches every corner of the nation, do not forget the mantra, Dawai bhi, Kadai bhi. Let's continue our fight against COVID-19. Vaccination along with social distancing, sanitization and masks.
Mask up, India!
Put your mask on and cover your nose and be safe.
Mask up, India.